You just know how to push all my buttons. Moved out of town and I erased your number, but still I find myself calling in the middle of the night, and there is nothing I can do. I am madly drawn to you. I know you feel the same. You got my heartstrings tangled, tangled up. You got my heartstrings vibrating for you now. There's something more, but you don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly opposite. You got my heartstrings tangled, tangled up. You got my heartstrings vibrating for you now. There's something more, but you don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly I try to fight you off, but it's so useless. You circle around me like the moon around the earth, always ending with a kiss. I'm clueless. We pretend that we don't really care at all, and there is nothing I can do. I am madly drawn to you. I know you feel the same. You got my heartstrings tangled, tangled up. You got my heartstrings vibrating for you now. There's something more, but you don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly opposite. You got my heartstrings tangled, tangled up. You got my heartstrings vibrating for you now. There's something more, but you don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly like two magnets, we are drawn to each other. You just know how to push all my buttons. Moved out of town and I erased your number, but still I find myself calling in the middle of the night, and there is nothing I can do. I am madly drawn to you. I know you feel the same. You got my heartstrings tangled, tangled up. You got my heartstrings vibrating for you now. There's something more, but
my gosh. Y'all won't even believe everything I just opened on accident. Oops. We got Maple though. Maple's here. And I got a new coffee mug. Like, Kel's yelled at me because I bought it, but oh well, I wanted it. You wanna see it? I got the blue one. Full of coffee and sass. Why? Because I am. Also, here's Maple. 90 streaks through chat. What? Also, that was the wrong button. We'll go back. Here's Maple. This is Maple. Oh my gosh, Moth! Hi! She is such a sweetheart. She really is. She is, I promise. Like, she's such a good doggo. She only had, like, one accident in the house. Technically. The second one was at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just don't think she could have held it because I was fumbling around looking for my glasses. I blame myself on that one. But the other one was, I decided to take a shower before taking her out, and she peed on her bed. I kinda can't blame her for that one either, right? Also, the hunt for a bigger computer chair is still underway. Why do I need a bigger one? Because Maple likes sitting in my chair. Go figure, right? And captions are on. Let's do acoustic today, I think. What do we think? Go. Hi, Lost Traveling. How's it going? So if anybody has recommendations for larger computer chairs, like wider and more depth. Hi, Lost Traveling. 90 streaks through chat. What? She also climbed out of her pen today. Oh my gosh, all of the 90 streaks. I'm here for it. I appreciate y'all. I do. It means a lot to me. I need it for my computer. Like, it has to be tall, too. Like, my table's 4 feet. Oh. No, Shay, no. Also, Lost Traveling, I'm sorry. I did mention on Tuesday I was not going to be live yesterday. And then I saw that you were here. Shay, I am upset that your streak broke. I am. I was here Tuesday, not Wednesday. No, I swear Shay was here. Pretty sure. I don't know. But yeah, I like my new coffee mug, and Kel kind of yelled at me, but not really. Yeah, that's all. So, what are we doing today? Hold on. Ooh, there's a streak of 5 times. It's alright, Shay. I thought you were here too. Because I called you out. You were playing Stream Raiders. You were. I know that because I'm like, Shay's killing it because you got like 20 kills and 19 assists. Yeah, only if it was storming. Making your bed? I mean. Buffing. Let's do the monk. Oh. Waiting for Yarn to ship. That is painful. Oof. I hope you get it soon. How is everyone? Hi, Mama Who. How are you? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna use this shade of brown for the potato part and then the wing part. I'm not quite sure exactly, but yeah. One of a 4-day. What? Yes. Twitchy. Yarn of the month. Also, I'm gonna be using this hook. It is a 4mm. It's slightly larger than I normally use, but, well, you know. Yep, bacon strip wings. Oh my gosh, that was the most awkward magic circle ever. Also, this is kind of heavy. I want cookies too. Oh my gosh, Jody, that's a cute emote! I love it. Oh, and there's an arsenic! Hello, how are you? Let me get my magic circle started. Oh, also, tomorrow I go pick Tonks up. Yeah, I'm kind of sad about that, but in a way I'm also happy because she gets to come home. Jody, how are you? Are you gonna stream tomorrow? Like, question for all of us. Ooh, new phone. Yay, new phone hype. I need a stitch marker. Oh, also, and I know Shay's gonna redeem for it. I'm almost done with some. What kind of phone you get, Alex? I would love another spicy orange. Let me say, okay, let Java is, ooh, the S24. I got the S24 Plus. It's amazing. I love it. It's great. If by chance it says that your texts are not sending out, restart your phone. It's a bug in the current update. Well, also, I think Jody's the only one I sent this to. Hold on. This is my Maple. I'm getting a bigger chair. I don't know what. I think I have that one upstairs. But I'm closing the toe. Yes, it literally defines me. She literally read that out loud. So we're gonna finish these and then work on the moth potato because these are almost done and then we'll be at 55. I know, she's excited. No, we don't do it like that. Holy cow, it looks even brighter. This is one side. I kind of like this side better. And you can see that it is patchy how I wanted it. I know, Maple's in my lap. So this will be for, I can't remember the link. Is Sam here yet? The dead aquarium, I don't know. So isn't it pretty? I love it. I also can't find my black dye. No idea. Or my cone of 3 times. Like, how do I lose stuff? Like, where did it go? Does anybody have any idea? Because I can't find this stuff. Yeah, it's weird. Very weird. But I love this. So this will be started. Right? Right? I looked at my boys, I'm like, please tell me you did not drink it. Like, I'm sure that they didn't, but at the same time. Mousy, oh Mousy, did you see? This is gonna be the dead aquarium. I don't know what it is. Lurky, yes. It's so pretty. I did use a little... What? Yes, a foot mitten. We're actually almost done. It's the mate to the first one I made. I gotta grab my knitting needle though. It fell to the bottom. I don't remember what the thing is. Oh, I know, Australia. I don't think they did. Oh, my Chromebook's in there. And I don't clean their bathroom. Like, literally, we have a bathroom and a toilet room. That is all. Ooh, Steampunk, hello, how are you? I lost my paper. Oh, you don't know? You haven't been here? This is Maple. Maple was a present from Hubbers. Tonks passed away almost 2 weeks ago. And I was extremely mopey and sad, and I did not do anything, literally, for 2 days. And he did some research, and he, you know, for a couple days, he was showing me pictures of puppies and stuff. And then we drove 2.5 hours one way. And I'm holding her. I'm like, I don't know if I want her. I don't know if it's a good idea. Tonks just passed away and all this other stuff. And then he goes, are you sure? And she just keeps cuddling like she does. And I'm like, no, I do want her. She is a mini Bernedoodle. The tallest she'll get is about my knee. About my knee. She is really cute, little dude. You are not wrong about that. Yeah, hopefully. But she is a mini, so... The lady said that she's never had one bigger than that. Hold on, I gotta take my sweatshirt off. I think so, too. I really do, Liz. Because she acts very similar to how Tonks was, especially at a puppy. Like, Tonks was constantly on me as a puppy. This is why I need a bigger chair. Because she just, if she gets bigger, I need a bigger chair. Yep. Supposed to be mini, full size, but aw. Boston Terriers are really smart, too. Most of them. My mother-in-law had a Boston Terrier. His name was Harley. Except, like, it's kind of sad. And my brother-in-law had his brother, Hector. When they went to get them, we found out that the lady had a fire and Harley had bad smoke inhalation from the fire. Yeah. She thought that he was gonna die, so my mother-in-law got that dog for free. Yeah. Frozen said it too. Aw. Frozen's so sweet. Harley? Grandma always likes boy puppies. Mommy likes the female puppy. One day he, was hacking, like, really bad. And I don't know if anybody knows the, Buckley's cough serum. It's not cough syrup. It's cough serum. That stuff tastes like snot. Like, literally. And so she gave it to him because it's all natural. He hacked up this huge thing of, like, I don't know. And then he passed out. We thought he just died right then and there. 20 minutes later, he got up and was running around. It fixed him. You love this yarn? I got this yarn from Jody. It's really pretty. It's self-striping. Hi, Lady Pam. How are you? Also, Maple's grown a lot already. And she absolutely loves going to the sports. I jump from the pop gun, right? Every single time. I can literally watch them, right? Be like, ready, set, and then pop, right? She has no fear. She doesn't jump or anything. I am in love with that. Well, no, that's when she has a burst of energy, little dude. So I'm almost done with these, and Shay was like, foot mittens, so we're gonna finish this. Oh my gosh, dueling! Yes, goat scream. See, she lifted her head, looked around, put her head down. Off work, gonna walk doggo. Ooh. That is exciting. Maple can have, like, bursts of energy no longer than, like, half an hour, and then she's like, carry me, woman. I swear that's what she's saying. It's great. Buttons is getting more adventurous. He comes downstairs more now, instead of just to eat and poop. Java actually made his way to the cat tree this morning. What did you do? What did you do? You didn't do nothing. Right? See what I did there? So Java made it to the tree. Oh yeah, the yarn. This is the yarn you sent me. And all of a sudden Maple moved and he freaked out. It was funny. I don't think he realized that she was in her pen. It was cute. What did you do? You sent me yarn. Okay, yeah, arsenic. Where am I? This one. Oh, arsenic, did you see? I've been actually using Rit dye instead of just tie-dye this time, and I like it. Like, it's very bright. But I actually got it more modeled than last time. I like it. I still don't know what I did with the black Rit. I don't know. My fault. I still have a lot of tie-dye, though. I thought about doing a blue and green for it, but then I'm like, nah, I want just blue. So we have just a couple more rounds. Oh my gosh, yes, King Cole Zigzag, yes. Caterpillar Creations, you beautiful person. How are you? I hope I was well in your corner of the world. Yeah, if you don't follow Caterpillar Creations, she is amazing. She's a variety streamer. She crafts, she games. She is 18 plus. She also has a bird. That's amazing. Sits on her, doesn't move. I think it's like just feathers in her hair, stuff like that. Kat, how are you? I hope all's well in your corner of the world. How was your stream? I don't think I will ever not tell that whenever you're here. Had fun, awesome. Hi Kiki, how are you doing? Ooh, awesome. Awesome cat. Yeah. Well, hello everybody with Caterpillar Creations. I am Zakayla, Zach Mama Zach. Call me dude, it's alright. I will answer almost anything. I'm a variety crafter. It is a mini hat. It is. It's a straw hat. Somebody thought it was a taco the other day. I'm a variety crafter. I do a large variety of mostly fiber arts, sometimes non-fiber arts. It's fun. It's exciting. And I love learning new crafts. No, really, I do. And look, Shay, I'm wearing the hat. I'm wearing the shirt. Yes. Only tax. Hello, hype party. Yes. No, I love you too. And go get some food stuff. If you come back, tell us what you got. I have not fallen in 2 days. If you've been here before, I fall up and down my stairs. Okay, so I didn't do all of the single crochet rows, right? But oh gosh, what is that smell? My dude. So I'm gonna open this. So right here, right, the round I'm on currently, where am I? Oh, right here. Is round 13. Yeah, that is definite. So the first part is right. DC and the 8 stitches. Oh my gosh, Minty Pie, hello! How are you, you beautiful person? Fire Monstrous, hello, welcome on in. Zam, hello, how are you? I love pie. What kind of pie? Oh my gosh, and that made me jump. Zam, hi, how are you? But welcome on in, everybody. I hope all's well in your corner of the world. I'm Zakayla. Ooh, coconut cream, that's a good pie. It is. I'm Zakayla Zach, Mama Zach, call me dude. It's alright. I'm a variety crafter here on Twitch. I do a large variety of mainly fiber arts. Crocheting, knitting, sewing, counted cross stitch, black work, which is a form of embroidery. I have an embroidery machine, a sewing machine. I recently learned how to use not only my electric eel wheel nano, but both a drop spindle and a Turkish spindle. I make these beaded dragons. They're somewhere on my table. But here's the new one. This one's gonna be bubblegum, and baby girl's already tried claiming it. She's not getting it. And all this other stuff. Yeah, mainly crafts. On occasion, maybe a game. Normally for some kind of weird event thing. But I'm telling Arsenic what I found with this pattern, because it's a vintage pattern. I think. I was only 4 when it was made. Yeah. So, round 13, this was the start. 8 double crochets, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in the next stitch. Double crochet 6, but there's, like, more. Hi, Fire Monstrous. So, I think that the double crochet... The 3 doubles, the chain 2, 3 doubles go in here. In the chain 2 space. Careful, Maple. Right? And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 stitches. Not 6. It says DC and 6 stitches, 3 DC, chain 2, 3 DC, and chain 2 space. That's incorrect. That is so incorrect. That is not funny. So I went back and I undid row 12. And I redid it. Thinking maybe I miscounted. Nope.